Most of the account spreadsheet is automated, so you just copy in the data from the bank or fill in the information from the cash sheets and allocate it to an account, and everything else happens automatically. However, there are a few things which are just a little tricky to program, and so I do them manually, and this will explain how to do it. When you're doing this, you really do need your view on your spreadsheet set up with frozen panes. So just to show you that, so come up here on we're on the view menu. So view menu, freeze panes, and I'm just going to unfreeze them for now. And you'll see that what happens is if I scroll down, my headings disappear. Okay, I don't want that. And if I scroll across, I lose all my information about which transaction's which. So what I normally do is go to cell L2, okay, the top here, and I freeze the panes. Now, when I scroll down, you'll see that top row stays, and when I go across, I still have the information about the transaction. Okay, so what we're now going to do is go down to our manual transactions, which are down near the bottom of the spreadsheet. Here they are. Now, some of these are actually automated, even though they say they're manual. This first batch of 12 comes from the Zettel fees, etc. One's automatic, that calculates the cost of goods sold. This is the adjustment from the stock takes. Okay, so we're going to start with a new one. And if you remember from a previous video, if you've watched that one, we had an oddity here where I had £103 paid out as pass-through, and PayPal had given me £102.15. So we'd use the card machine to raise funds for the playing field. Now, what that does give me is an error on the pass-through. We're going to have to lose the 85B somewhere. Okay. Is scroll down to the manual bit, and I'll show you the manual calculations here. There are, first of all, there's 12 calculations here which are done from the Zettel sheet, and it automatically sorts out the apportionment of sales income and fees, bank fees. And then this one automatically calculates the cost of goods sold, and this one here, these four here, allow you at the end of each stock take to make an adjustment to the cost of goods sold. That's those. After that, you can fill in what you like. I should warn you, in the manual area, these sums here, the cells are protected, but when you get down here, you'll see this cell here, it says, if this says sales income, do something about it. Okay, even though the sheet's protected, I'll type something in there and it lets me do it. Okay, so just be a little careful when messing around with this, but sometimes you are going to have to overwrite it. Okay, so what happened on the 25th of the 7th of 22 is that we got 85 pence taken off us. Now what I'm going to do is take that from sales. It's so small it doesn't really matter. Okay, and we're going to put that into pass-through. So I'll put in minus 85p, and then I say that's sales income. And you'll see that the 75p occurs in the sales income. What it doesn't do is occur in the pass-through. So what I'm going to do there is simply type in 0.85, and that's now balanced out. Okay, and if I scroll right to the bottom on the pass-through, this column here, you'll see that the pass-through amount is back to 0. So I just need to put a link here, and we are going to refer that back up to that was current account. Scroll up, where was it? It was somewhere. It's 41 and 42. See, 41 and 42, and then I make a note that that's M18. So when we go back up here, let's see, 41, 42, under link, put in M18, wasn't it? M18, and that's it. We've now done that. We've done a manual entry. All I'll say is just be careful, and killing the person responsible for taking the action that's required the manual entry is legal under Graham's law.